What's up guys, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports, and today I'm going to be bringing you an install on this AWE exhaust for the F150. Now we're going to be doing this on our 2018 5.0, but this is going to be pretty much the same process even if you have an EcoBoost V6 on your truck. So you're going to be following along with those same steps, you're just going to have a different sound at the end. So let's get right into it. Now with most of AWE's kits, you're going to be working from your factory resonator back. With ours, we actually ordered AWE's resonator because we're replacing this entire MBRP kit that's on here. So if you aren't doing the resonator, you're going to end up starting down here where your factory resonator ends, and that's where the rest of the kit's going to go on. But we'll start by loosening the clamps and then just work our way back. Actually gonna leave this one on very loosely just so there's something holding this when I move the next clamp, that way it doesn't fall out the bottom of the truck. So down here at the muffler, I'm actually gonna try and push this rubber hanger off so we can separate this clamp since the hanger is welded to it. Then when we get that clamp off, we should be able to get this front section out first. So much for taking that apart in pieces. So a couple thousand miles of testing and a lot of hard mudding kind of seized up that exhaust kit, and I could not get the pieces to break apart on the vehicle, so I ended up just moving the whole thing out as one piece. But it is out of here now, we've got the space we need, so we're going to start with the new AWE resonator. We're going to mount that up here with this flange, and then we'll work our way down getting that kit assembled. One of the nice things is that AWE actually welds the nuts onto the back of their side of the flange, so unlike that MBRP kit, you can just thread it right in there. So we've got our little flange seated in with the gasket here. It's most of the way there, but we can go a little bit tighter. I left some amount of play in it, so now as we build the rest of the exhaust, we can wiggle it a little if we need to, and then I'll lock it down at the end and make sure we get a good seal. All right, so we've got our muffler in place now. It's hooked up to the resonator, and then I slid this little clamp on first so we can tighten that down to lock these together. Then from there, we need to move around to the back and get the rest of our overaxle pipe on and get that through that hanger, lock everything down, and then we can go back and tighten the whole kit. So Let's lock this first and then we'll move back. Right. Ooh, noisy. At the very end of our exhaust here, we've got a little splitter where we can attach both the tips, but before we put the tips on, I'm putting a clamp on here first, and then you may have to bend these tabs out a little bit. They were closed too much for us. And you're gonna slip this on. We're gonna try and tap it on with a hammer. We'll get it in place, and then we can do the tips after that. Moving to the front of the truck again, we're gonna finally retighten down this flange where it's meeting the Y pipe. And you just wanna lock that in there and then work your way back and make sure all the rest of your hose clamps are tight and everything is on the way it should be, because this is gonna be your last chance to sort of make adjustments. But let's hit these first. With everything locked on, that's gonna be a wrap on the install for this AWE exhaust. I'm pretty happy with how it fits, so we're gonna have a review coming down the road after we've had a chance to run this thing around and spend a couple days with it and really get a sense for how it sounds and what it's like on the truck when you live with it. So keep an eye out for that, but if you're interested in picking up one of these kits for your truck, you can head down to the description below. We'll have some links you can check out that will shoot you over to our website, and I'll see you guys next time. This maybe isn't best practice for shop use, but we didn't really want to wait to take it down off the lift to get a cold start. So the truck's remote start, we're just gonna fire it up now. All right, that's some chop.